welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And so, the national anthems. Got the juices flowing, and now this. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
There's the whistle. And the counter is on. That's a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Burgess. That's Krustic. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Burgess. Played out towards the right wing. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shifted upfield. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Shot could be on. He's done the shot! It's in! What knife through butter! They have done it again!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Moved on forwards. Oh, that's a key interception. Indonesia looking for his having a go. Oh, it's come loose. Crosses it in. Keeper's dealt with that.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was on sight of guy's defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And the first half is done. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly summed up already, Peter, but feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Indonesia are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. And the action is back on the way. No changes at the interval from either side. Indonesia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
The attendance for this match was 29,815.
Nice control. So nearly the perfect corner.
He really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Here's the cross. And through to the goalkeeper. That's been intercepted. So what can they make of this? Interesting ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's good running with the ball. Belts one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Indonesia were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Substitution for Australia. Number 6. Number 23. Coming on the field. Number 7. Number 14.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Indonesia are coasting towards victory. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Suter forwards and with intent. Well, that's well spotted.
2 minutes has been indicated.
That was good alertness. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night.
To announce today's watching numbers.